So the 3.2 livestream is just around the corner, and while we're waiting for the full official confirmations, some trusted sources have dropped new info that gives us a pretty solid idea of what to expect with the new 50/50 system and the 5-star exchange shop. Things might still change last minute, so keep that in mind. But here's where things currently stand. Save up to 23% on the current banners at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description. Let's start with the 50/50 system, or more specifically, the updated version that's coming in 3.2. If you've ever lost your 50/50 and ended up with someone like Yanqing or Himeko when you were aiming for a limited 5-star, this update might be exactly what you've been hoping for. Instead of being locked into the same pool of standard 5 stars, you'll be able to choose 7 characters from an expanded pool to serve as your personal fallback options. That means if you lose your 50/50, you'll get one of those 7, not just any random standard unit. And now the big question, who's in that pool? From what we've seen most recently, it looks like Seal, Blade, and Fu Xuan will be added to this system alongside the usual standard characters like Bailu, Bronya, Clara, and others. It's not a massive roster yet, but it's a pretty exciting shift since these are strong, previously limited units, not standard banner staples. Now moving on to the 5-star exchange shop, which is also coming with version 3.2, and this is another huge change. According to the latest info, the characters available in the shop will include Luocha and Ruan Mei, alongside the standard units. The way it works is simple. If you have 2 duplicate Eidolons of any 5-star, you can trade them for one of the shop characters. Now yes, the exchange rate isn't exactly generous, but for longtime players or anyone with lots of dupes they're not using, it's a great way to finally convert extra pulls into something useful. Luocha being in the shop is especially interesting because of how well he fits into so many team comps, thanks to his healing. And Ruan Mei, who buffs allies with break effect, all-type resistance penetration, and skill point generation, is one of the most flexible harmony units in the game. Having both of these as guaranteed, permanent options in the shop adds a lot of long-term value. And it doesn't stop there. The same kind of system is also being applied to light cones. The current info shows that the following 5-star light cones will be in the exchange shop: Seal's light cone, Luocha's light cone, Blade's light cone, Fu Xuan's light cone, and Ruan Mei's light cone, alongside the standard light cones. So not only can you aim for their characters, but you can also start planning around getting their signature weapons as well. It's going to require 4 exchange items per light cone, which is a pretty steep cost, but again, it's better than having no way to target them at all. Now here's something important to consider, and I know this might surprise some people. Based on current information, it seems like characters who get added into the new 50/50 selection system or the exchange shop won't be getting their own banners again. No, they're not becoming standard characters. They're still technically limited, but once they're moved into these new systems, they may not return in rerun banners anymore, unless Hoyoverse changes the rules later on. So if you've been waiting for another chance to pull Ruan Mei or Luocha on their own banners, this might be your only consistent way to get them going forward. So yeah, lots of changes, and we'll know everything for sure really soon after the live stream drops. But for now, based on what we've seen, this is the direction things are heading. And honestly, I think it's a good one. What do you think about the characters being added to the fallback pool? Are you excited to finally see units like Seal and Blade come back this way? Or are you hoping we'll see more added in future updates? Let me know in the comments. Save up to 23% on the current banners at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.